Hey guys, what's up? Back for another video from in too deep. We're going to go out here and clean some stuff up out of the yard or out of the driveway that I put out here earlier today to set a little Blackstone grill up for my daughter. She's going camping in this cold weather this weekend. Yeah, so I had a Blackstone up here. I had to clean it. So I make a table out of 2 plastic sawhorses and a piece of OS board. And I put a grill up here. Sorry it's not here, but it was here earlier, so you get the idea. Anyway, I'm gonna clean this up. But it is getting cold here in North Kakalaki. And sometimes when it gets cold, you have to do things a little differently. So let me get these things put up here. And as the title of this video says, we're going to be talking about the Hellcat. But first, I've got to get this stuff up, get it out of the driveway. But yep, let's get this stuff put up where it belongs, because I don't like to have junk sitting out in the driveway. Even though we live out in somewhat of the country, even though we live somewhat in the country. It's not really country anymore, but we have a little bit of peace and quiet down here in the woods. Not too much, but it is nice. So let's clean all this stuff up right here. And then we'll start talking about the Hellcat. And let's see here. Put this up. All right, we're good? I think we're good. No, we're not good. Oh, it fell. Let me put this on here. Look on there. It's hard to do things. It came right back off. It's hard to do things with one hand. There it goes. Wait, it came right back off again. Stay. Don't go nowhere. Okay. So what's one of the best things you can do for your Hellcat? In my case, I have a Redeye. This is a frostbite blue Hellcat Redeye Challenger, 2021 model, wide body, with a peanut butter interior. So what's the best thing you can do to a Hellcat in the wintertime? The best thing you can do for a Hellcat in the wintertime is put you a battery tender on your battery. It doesn't matter if you drive the car every day, or if you only drive the car once a week or once a month or whatever, but you need a battery tender on these batteries. These are not the best batteries from the factory. Dodge does not put, obviously for cost reasons, they do not put the best batteries known to man in these Challengers, these Dodge Hellcats. So they'll throw the same battery in a Jeep that they'll throw in this car right here. So there's nothing special about the battery. Let me see if I can get over here. I really can't, but anyway, there's really nothing special about it. I think it's 850 cold crank, 730 cold cranking amps, yada yada yada. Just your basic run-of-the-mill lead acid battery. But some guys have problems with these cars, electrical issues. They have issues. My biggest issue with it was the car, although it would start, I started having issues with it. Not the first time you start it when it's cold, but after you drive for a little while, like, I can drive for 30 minutes, drive around town, whatever, go to the gym, come back, park it at the gym in the parking lot, come back up to the car about, an hour later and try to start it, and it would barely not start. It just, and I'm like thinking to myself, wait, the car's only 2 years old. Battery's good. The alternator works. It's charging. It's, I got 14.2, 0.3, 0.4 volts, and it's all over the place on the dash. But the fact of the matter is, these cars need all the juice you can give it with these batteries. So you need a good, healthy battery for these cars. So basically, I've got a battery tender on this thing, and this is it right here. I got this battery tender. It's a DeWalt. So it's just a DeWalt 2 amp battery charger. And it is also a battery tender according to the specifications on it. There's not really much on this actual charger, but on the box, you buy it at Home Depot, it does say it's a battery tender and a battery charger, and it'll tell you when it's full. That little light right there goes orange whenever it is charging, and it'll also maintain your battery at a trickle charge level. And so I just keep this thing up here, and when I want to drive the car, I unplug it over here, and I just throw it in the trunk, and throw this little thing down right here, and I'm off going. So that right there is what I do to keep my battery fresh in my 2021 Hellcat Redeye. So since I've been doing this, go drive the car. I don't have any issues with charging. I don't have any issues with the alternator. I don't have any issues with it cranking. It does what Hellcats are supposed to do. It fires that 6.2 liter Hemi up and supercharges whining, so it's all good. Anyway, yeah, I guess that was my advice for the winter time when it gets cold. If you want a Hellcat, is to keep your battery, keep it on a tender, and keep that battery charged. I've heard some other guys, I go to some car meets and stuff, and they talk about how those batteries get drained, even though you're not using the car. You walk away from the car, lock it up, close it up, you think everything's turned off, but it's really not. The car is using power all the time. These cars have the Uconnect system with Wi-Fi that, Dodge can, probably they can send updates to your thing, to the Uconnect while the car's not running. So there's really a lot going on. There's a lot of things still powered up, even though you don't know it when you're not driving the car and the car's parked and it's locked and everything's turned off. So there's always going to be, some parasitic, what I call it, parasitic drain on that battery when it's sitting still. So the battery's going to die. And so you need to keep things on a charger. And hopefully, if anybody sees this, they can try it out, and hopefully it fixes your electrical problems on your late model Dodge Hellcat. And we have people arriving. So anyway, with that, I'll catch y'all later. And no, Hondas for some reason are not as bad on stuff like that. Hondas are great. Although we already had to replace the battery on the little S10 and the Honda. I have battery issues all the time around here. I'm replacing batteries on a lot of stuff. It's a never-ending process. Anyway, all right, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please comment, please subscribe, and please like my videos. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.